Right, we'll have a little wander down to the bottom-ish, see if we can set the drone up somewhere. As you can see, Western-super-Mare, that'll be to the centre, 5 miles, Brean down 1.5. Burnham-on-Sea is a 4.5 mile walk. It's quite calm this morning as well, so we're going to be pretty lucky for flying the drone. Just about see Cardiff in the distance. My niece Madison is over there. She's living there with her boyfriend now. She's got a job working for HMRC. She has, and her boyfriend, he does big time video editing, not the YouTube stuff, but he works from home, he does, so everything's based at home. I think what people do is they send him the footage, different companies do, and then he makes videos for them. Right, we'll go along a bit, we'll set the drone up, have a little fly down the beach and over the houses. You'll see the campsites in the distance. We did almost forget the drone this morning. We just got out the motorhome. I said to Skye, drone, we haven't got the drone. Of course, if we hadn't got the drone, we wouldn't have got the bull chucker and the bull. She just fell over there, didn't she? I hope she's okay. She looks okay. Well, we're along here, as I said, last June, middle of June. We come to Channel View Caravan Park. As I say, we come on a Friday and stay till the Monday. And then we headed down to Devon, Brixham. So if you need to check out those videos from last year, please do so. It's a lovely part of the world. This is Somerset down here. We do love to get to Somerset Cheddar as well. It's a shame we missed our North Devon trip last year to Walcombe Farm, but we'll get there one day. That's Woolacombe Bay. Right, so we'll head back up the beach, I think, now. She's going for it. Look at her bouncing about. Bouncy, bouncy. She wasn't doing that last year with her, or earlier in the year, with her poorly legs and hips and arthritis and that, but as I say, she's been on the senior You Move tablets for about 3 months now, and they've certainly helped her out, they have. Right, as I say, we'll just have a little wander and back down the little pathway, across the road, see if we can find a little seat to sit on for 10 minutes, and then we'll go back that slightly different way through the Bleadon Downs, across the fields and that. And see if we can get at least one more drone flight. We're going to have some serious editing and uploading to do once we get home. We've currently got one I've left in the motorhome now, uploading, but it's not really moving. The signal is pretty poor. I remember it being poor from the last time we were here, but I thought having a new 5G router, things would improve, but sadly not. Chroma wasn't very good for us in November with the uploading. The only place I've had success recently was Felixstowe last year, but I'm pretty sure Bridlington's okay for downloading, plus there is site Wi-Fi there, which is a bonus as well. Right. Well, it's only 9:15, everybody. I think we left about 8:45 we did this morning, so hour and a half. We've walked here, play on the beach. I think lots of people would stop at CAF 33, possibly on the way back, but that was closed, wasn't it? So what we found, she found another ball. There we go. We've got 2 balls now, so obviously some doggies lost their ball. Throw one, pick one up at the moment. She says, I want that new ball, Dad. That's better. Right, so if you fancied a nice long walk, 4.5 miles, wasn't it? That will get you all the way to Burnham-on-Sea. We have walked that way in the past when we stayed at Herne Lane Caravan and Motorhome Club site. It's got the shortest pier in Britain there and everything, but it's a nice, as I say, that was about a 3.5 mile walk there, it was, but we're definitely not doing that. Right, found a seat. We'll just have a little bit of a sit down for 5 minutes or so, 5-10 minutes, and then we're going to head back down the road. Right, time to hit the road once again. Had a little rest for 10 minutes. Right. So, reverse way back, everybody, with a little bit of a twist in the middle where we change directions and that, but it's still going to be, I think, a pretty similar mileage. It could be slightly less because we're going over some fields rather than sticking to the pathways, but it will be roughly the same. So we'll see you a little bit further down the walk for part 2. Right, so we're coming up to CAF 33 on the left, and the bike hire. We'll just check openings. Looks pretty closed up to me. Got opening times here, so let's have a quick look. Does say Thursday, 8:30 to 4 PM. Stop serving food at 2:30. There are some people in there. It's a little bit dark in there. Obviously a non-busy time at the moment, but there was a couple of people eating a breakfast in there, it looked like, and as I say, the blacked out windows do make it seem a little bit dark, and it didn't seem like there's any lights on. Right, so we just bypass Diamond Farm Caravan Park. And then we'll go over the sluice gates again. Looks like there's a friendly cafe in there, probably welcome to all, possibly. No, we're not going in there, darling. No, it's not for us. No, we're not going in there. Well, you can probably make out all these sight touring caravans. They've all got these little rooms at the back of the pitches. I'm guessing they're little toilet blocks and storage facilities in there, so they don't have to use their own, but every single one has got those, so that's a little addition for them. And I wouldn't like to say how much a yearly pitch would cost here, but they look quite plush. My only problem is you're coming back to the same place all the time, and that you're restricted. You know, you bought a touring caravan and tour with it, otherwise buy a static. Right, over to our left here. Follow the Route 33 signs and then over the sluice gates. Not sure where that one goes. England Coastal Path. Well, that goes all the way to Brean Down Fort, that does, so that's 3 3/4 miles that way, so it's a bit of a long route, but it would get you there. Right, we just planted our bottoms for a minute. We're sitting on that little structure at the sluice gates, looking towards Brean Down. As you can see, a bit more blue sky now. It's not the warmest of days, it's still only 12 degrees. I don't think the tops today is much more than about 14, 15 this afternoon. I think tomorrow's a similar day. As I say, I don't mind days like this. We don't like it hot, and it's not good for the dog when it's hot as well and walking, so it does suit us right down to the ground. Wow, blue sky. Sun is on my back. Right, to the left here, you can see that sign has been spun round a bit there, so you don't need to be going up that way. I don't know whether I can reach it and see if it'll push back. No, we tried to move it and it wouldn't move, so as I say, I should think many a walker has gone down that direction and had to turn back on themselves. Right, coming up, this is where we're going to do a change of direction. You can probably just make out the uphill St Nicholas Church on the cliff tops up there, and below there, that is where the touring park is, the campsite. Right, so as I say, take a left here now, or if you want to go the same way back, let's take a right. Come on, darling. Right, let's go through here. Welcome to Bleadon Nature Reserve. We'll see if we can get Skye for lead. Right, we'll head up here, walk through the fields. We will get the drone out in a minute. Looks like there's some nice boats in that little bit of water over there. I can see all the masts, so we'll get a little bit further along. There we go, Brean down that way. Weston-super-Mare in the middle, with St Nicholas Church rising above, and the beacon. Well, as you can see, what a glorious day. Now, it turned out like this yesterday after a bit of a dull start. Come on, we're going this way, we're going home, we're going to get some treats. Right, so it looks like we're going to head up over the hill, over the grassy section. I think we're possibly going to miss the field where the cows were. A few walkers coming this way now, there was. Right. Bleadon Levels Nature Reserve still. Walborough Nature Reserve in here. A little bit of signage. Anyway, for a few walks I didn't know whether we'd be able to do when we got here. We've managed them quite well. Come on, this way. Well, you can see the boats, obviously the tide's come in now. So I'm guessing around the uphill marina where we are, the boats in there will be a little bit higher. Well, there we go. Don't go near there, Skye, it's too dangerous. That's what we flew over, everybody. That nice little bit of a waterway with the boats. How about that for a view? Back down. Right. Come here, Skye. Up here. Perfect. Do we get the drone up though? Right. We hit the road again, or the path. Well, we just had another flight, everybody. I just had to get the drone up here. I would have kicked myself if I didn't have done so. That's 3 amazing flights this morning, and that's we have got some serious editing to do and uploading. So I think we've got a couple of days at home just doing video editing, but as I say, it's just a beautiful day, and so glad we've done this walk now. I'm a little bit in pain now with my back, so we will be having a couple of painkillers when we get back. We're just about 6 miles in. By the time we walk into the motorhome, I think we'll be about 6.5, 6.75 miles, and that. But it's been, as I say, an enjoyable walk this morning. So we're showing you 2 options of going and coming back, and that's you can do this way going now, everybody. If you do ever watch this video and do these walks, come back and leave a comment on here and saying thank you for showing me the way from uphill to Brean. Right, I think we've got possibly 2 options coming up as well. We can obviously take the pathway, which brings us in by the main gate, or we can skirt around the outside of the campsite and come in by the estuary and the little marina. Right. So I think we just go through this gateway And then we've got that other gateway on the left. Right, we'll go this way today, Skye. We'll go through this gate. Alright, we'll come in the other way to the campsite. We've just got to find the code for the little red gate when we get there. Round here. We have to go around this way. Right, just a little bit of a narrow pathway. As you can see, we've got the campsite in there now. So we've got one full day tomorrow, everybody, and then we leave on Saturday morning. We shall leave certainly by 7 in the morning, and we'll be home hopefully by about 10:30 and that. So I don't see no point in hanging about, staying. We're normally early risers, and we like to get back. Well, initial thoughts were there'd be a little bit more water in there, but not as much as I thought, everybody. Anyway, we're nearly back now. I'm certainly ready for my 11s. Right, through the red gate. This is coded, everybody. This way. Right, I think that just about concludes our walk, everybody. Right, that's it. Thank you very much, everybody, if you made it to the end. I dare say a good few of you have stopped quite early and that, but those who did, thank you very much. And yes, give me a like, give me a comment, and those who aren't subscribed, please do that. And we'll see you all whenever. Bye for now.